everyone, it's Lori with another process video for Spiegelmom scraps. Remember, you can use the code Lorimar15 to get a 15% discount. So, I wanted to document two selfies of myself. Of course, it's selfie of me. And I'm going to use the Daydream collection. I fussy cut out the wreath, and I'm going to be placing it on this mixed media background. I didn't make anything, it just came like that. But I wanted to add a bit of mixed media, so I'm using Don't Rain on My Parade, which is a shimmer's color, to add that darker color. You find that darker color within the collection, so I'm just adding like a little circle, or it's actually a big circle, but under my wreath, to get that distinction so that my wreath really pops up from the background. My wreath is already has some craft foam, so it's going to be dimensional. I'm splattering the same color around the circle again for, you know me, I love mixed media. And I also use this color, it's called Going Peach Side, and I really wanted to tie in that pink color from the background, and that's present in the whole collection. And yep, here's my background. It's done. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I haven't added craft foam yet. Oops. But yeah, here I'm adding craft foam to the background, to the cut. My goodness. To the wreath. I purposely I left a white edge around the wreath, again, just to get that distinction. And then I'm going to go to town with the floral die cuts. I pulled them all aside. I'm also going to be using, I'm going to punch out some leaflets because I'm going to fill up this wreath. And I do apologize if you hear a dog barking in the background. That's our Amy. Yeah, she loves to bark at certain times when she shouldn't be barking, but yeah, those are dogs. Anywho, so right now I'm punching out 3 leaflets from 3 colors from the same Cocoa Vanilla Daydream collection. I'm using that pinkish coral color, a yellow color, and that grayish teal. Again, I'm using these to fill in like the empty spaces of the cut file. And I get to work on my pictures. I just added the picture that I wanted to stand out, I matted it with I matted it on some tutu pink cardstock. Then I matted it again on some corally pinkish patterned paper, and the other picture is matted on some yellow cardstock. I didn't want things to be too, much of the same, so that's why I did it with 2 different colors. And that's how apologies. And that's sort of how my layout's going to be. My pictures are going to be tucked in to the wreath right in the center. I do pop up their upper areas, the upper part of the picture, with some craft foam. I do apologize if this is a bit dizzying. It's just that I really sped this part up because it's just me organizing and fiddling around with the placement of the flowers, and it really, I had over an hour of footage to edit, and I really didn't want to bore you guys with a super long process video. I filled in the empty spaces next to the pictures with some of the floral die cuts. Some of them I popped up on some craft foam. And then I'm just looking for some title pieces to make my title. And I'm going to use this, "You Are Beautiful." And it'll go right up top of the pictures. Um, the rest of the leaflets, I just continued to tuck them out in around the wreath. And yeah, I do end up using most of the flowers that you see towards the left hand side. I just kept adding and adding and adding and adding. And I was like, wait, 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 stop adding. Place your title, and then you can continue adding the rest of the flowers. So beautiful is stuck straight down onto the background. "You Are" is popped up on some craft foam, again to play around with the dimension. Some of the leftover flowers, I just placed them around the outer edge of the wreath just to fill in, again, filling in some of the empty spaces. And then, wait, isn't this like a Spiegelmom Scraps layout? It is. It's just that to get to the part where I add the sequins, it took me a while. So I'm using sequins from 3 different sequins packets. I'm using, gosh, I forgot these names. The Granny Afghan, the yellow one, I forgot, and the one with the peachy, I think it's Toes in the Sand. Anyways, guys, I'll write them down in the description box below, because I totally blanked out on the names. And I don't recall if I raised the baggies up to the camera to pick them out. But basically what I'm doing with the sequins is I'm adding dots of glue with no rhyme or reason. I'm placing the sequins using tones of yellow, blue, and pink. And then I decided to fill in the centers of the flowers with like the brownish sequins from the Granny Afghan one. And I just kept on adding the brownish ones. I just couldn't stop adding sequins. It's just one of those layouts where I just kept on adding and adding and adding and adding and adding until, you know what stopped me? My kids wanted lunch, so I had to stop. If not, I probably would have continued adding stuff onto the layout. So yeah, here are the close-ups. I just love how this layout turned out. I hope I've inspired you to use up your sequins. I will write down the names of the sequins packets in the description box below. And yeah, I'll see you back soon with another process video. Thank you so much, guys.